Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here with sort of like a double spread journal with me. So, where to begin? Where to begin? So I was catching up on YouTube videos, so many YouTube videos that I have to watch, and I was watching them kind of like all on like the watch later playlist and having it in the background. And there are a bunch of videos that I still need to go back and like kind of rewatch because I wasn't like fully paying attention. But a couple of videos that really inspired me to participate in the Junk Journal July. I guess it's like prompt challenge, journal challenge. It's created by Meg Journals over on Instagram. I will leave her link in the description. But yeah, I was catching up on videos and I was watching all of Essie's videos. She's been doing these live streams of her working through this prompt challenge, and oh my god, I've loved like watching them. I can't catch them live just because of just time difference and the fact that I work and all this stuff, but going back and catching them when she puts them up has been really fun. I'm actually, I think, watching one of them while I am creating my first two pages in my, I guess, this is my summer stories journal. So I've decided to do the Junk Journal July prompts in my summer stories because I don't actually have summer stories to tell in this journal, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have any to tell, so I figured might as well just document my entire summer however that looks for me in this journal. And if that means doing these Junk Journal July prompts in here, then that's what it is. Some of them I can already tell that I can probably also do a little bit of memory keeping in response to like the prompt, but for the most part it's just a lot of sort of like art journal free form sort of journal spreads here. I'm loving how Essie is doing her journal. It is amazing. She made the accordion journal that Meg makes or is using for this challenge, and it's like so seamless how she's just doing each prompt. It's beautiful. I will leave Essie's channel in the description box down below because I enjoy it so much. She is an amazing creator, and if you're not following her already, you should. So yeah, so I decided to attempt this prompt challenge in this journal, and so I'm just doing like the first spread here. I don't remember what this first spread is. I think it's just a welcome page. So I've printed out the little prompt photo from Meg's Instagram. She shared it on Instagram, and I'm just putting it here in my journal, and I just kind of made a collage of different papers, and I'm trying to still stick with the papers that I pulled out for working in this particular journal. So again, a lot of just, I think, Maggie Holmes papers from the Garden Party collection, and I think some other crepe paper collections, and like some of the vintage paper that I pulled out, and some Planner Society things. And so yeah, I'm just having fun, just stacking papers up, layering them on top of each other. And yeah, so this spread is my welcome spread. So I wanted the prompt list here so that I can always easily reference back to it. And on the right hand side, I am just layering up some sheet music with just some grid paper, and I'm just going to use that grid paper sort of as my spot to journal. My intent was to journal sort of like an introduction, even though it'll be like an introduction in the middle of like a book that already has an introduction, but yeah, that was my intention. It didn't turn out that way, but which is fine. But yeah, so I pulled out a hello sticker from one of the Maggie Holmes sticker sheets, and I debated putting it on where I was going to journal, but I actually really liked it like where I put the floral sticker. It was a yellow floral sticker on top of, or like at the bottom of the photo. And so that is where I put it. Now I'm looking through my stamps, and I initially was going to use the Felicity Jane Capri stamp set, but I end up actually using, I think this is the Maggie Holmes Garden Party stamp set, and there's like a little phrase there that says hello there, and I thought that would be a really cute phrase to stamp on the page where I thought I was going to do my journaling. So that is what I end up doing, and I stamp it 3 times, I believe, so I have a lot of the ghost stamping underneath it. And where I stamped it was really awkward, and to be quite honest, like everything that I do next on this page is kind of awkward, but I think I make it work somehow. I don't know. I am looking through little quote cards. These were from a free printable from Bella Grace magazine. I love Bella Grace. I love every Stampington & Co. magazine. And so I'm on the newsletters, I think, for like Stampington and Bella Grace. This was in one of the Bella Grace newsletters, and if I can find the link, which I think I have somewhere, I will share it. But it was a free printable that had all these little quote cards, and so I picked one out, and I forget what it says on it. I feel like it was about a journey, or like something about being on the right path, and stuff. I actually do not remember, but I am cutting it apart, so I don't need like the whole square. I'm cutting the quote into little strips because I feel like that looks better instead of having like a whole block quote there. And I'm just kind of playing around where it would look best on the page. I end up just positioning it in the middle at the bottom. You saw that I was moving it around to the side because I thought, maybe let's put it to the side so I have room to write, like my own journaling, but that didn't happen. And so I just kind of stack it there on the bottom, and I'm just gluing it down with my Zig pen because that is the easiest way that I can glue these little strips down onto my page. So once I have that all glued down, I am figuring out if I still want to do some journaling. Before I do, I am stamping the date July 1st. And yeah, my intention is to stamp every page with the date that it corresponds with. And yeah, so I stamped it on the top there, and now I'm just doing a little bit of journaling, just kind of explaining this Junk Journal July challenge that I am going to be doing in my journal, because again, I am like kind of shifting my intention for the journal, and so that is what I am recording down here in this tiny little spot. And I am so surprised that I managed to get what I was thinking in this tiny little space, because I tend to kind of go off and write a lot sometimes, or like everything that I want to say doesn't really fit in the space that I leave for it. So that is that first spread. So the second prompt, I believe, is highlights. And when I turned the page, I came to this little spread here where I had this Maggie Holmes paper on one side and then this beautiful wallpaper printable from Nazi on the other side. And I realized that day 3's prompt was botanicals, I believe. And I'm like, oh my god, wouldn't this be the best spread to do botanicals? Because look at that floral there. So what I've decided to do is switch up the prompts. And the good thing with these prompt challenges is that you can do that. I mean, with any really challenge, you can just change it up to how it fits your style or your preference or whatever like that. But since I thought this was fitting, this spread, and I kind of wanted to keep it all chronological, I went within. So I kind of switched up highlights with botanicals, because I believe highlights was day 2, botanicals was day 3. So this is my botanical spread, and I'm basically just doing a fun, really quick, easy, simple art journal page here, spread here. I just glued down half of a doily, and then on top of that I added this, it was like a branding strip and some page from one of the Maggie Holmes papers. So I glued those down, and then you just saw that I just took my Liquitex white ink and I just splattered inks everywhere. I love this white ink. It gives a very nice painterly but like kind of subtle look to all your pages. It is my favorite. It is my go-to. So once I've let that dry, I am looking through my sticker book. Like, I have this giant sticker book, and I pulled out one of the Maggie Holmes sheets. I believe this is from the garden party, and there was a phrase there that says bloom and grow. And so I kind of just put that kind of on the doily towards the center on the scrapbooking paper. It was a very weird position that I put it in, that I look at it, but I went with it. It works. And now I'm looking through my soul saying stickers. I do have this sticker sheet as a printable sticker sheet. I used to offer them in my shop physically, and I stopped doing that. I kind of want to bring that back, but at the same time, I don't want to actually have to deal with that because of COVID and shipping and all the things. But it's available in my shop in a printable format. You can just print it out on sticker paper and cut them up. But they're basically just little phrases, and I am pulling out a bunch of them to sort of kind of make a fun little poem almost on the page. And I kind of place them all in a way so that they line up with the lines. And what it ends up reading is, be bold, dream big, listen to your heart, spread your wings, go your own way, own your story, know your worth, bloom from within, unravel in the best way, you are worthy. And I really, really liked that. It was like a nice kind of almost like a found poem, but with the sticker sheet that I made. So now I'm just looking through my other stickers and just pulling out a bunch of stickers just to accent the page. I put a floral sticker there, and now I'm looking through these Maggie Holmes stickers, and I pick one out that is a butterfly, and it's a clear sticker, and I just didn't want it to melt in with the background of that doily. And so what I do here is I just take a piece of white paper and put the sticker down on the white paper, and now I'm just fussy cutting it. So I'm basically turning the clear sticker into like a little ephemera piece. And I do this a lot with the clear stickers that I kind of want to be more profound on the page and to pop up. So with the Bloom and Grow sticker that I use, that was also a clear sticker, I kind of wanted that to look like a stamp, or like I wrote it in. And so with those types of clear stickers, I would just kind of put them down the page so that way they blend in, but I really wanted this butterfly to pop off of that doily there. And so I am doing that, putting it on some white paper and just fussy cutting it, and then I'm just going to glue it down so you can actually see the difference. It's more the colors are more saturated and it's a bit more profound. So I put that there, and I do believe I go back through my sticker sheets and look to see if I had any other stickers. I think I end up pulling out, a bunch of Lace and Whimsy stickers because I love Kathy's stickers. She accents them with like stars and like little embellishments, and so I'm pulling out a whole bunch of different ones that I have from her, and I am just placing some of the stars about. I love using them like little enamel dots just to scatter about my pages. They just add the little simplest finishing touch. And so I think that is the spread here. I really hope you enjoyed watching this little journal with me doing these 2 pages. Definitely check out my Instagram feed because that's where all the other spreads are going to end up. I just wanted to sit down and film something for you. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!